Alright, what is going on, you lovely ladies and gentlemen of the world? Pickings are getting a little slim. It's getting a little concerning at this point. As you may have seen, if you looked briefly beforehand, I can't even get a full page of replays. Now, the very last replay on this page is one of the favorited ones. One of the saved ones. Is that a punish? I don't think so. But it might have been. That has a lot of recovery to it. It's not really something you should be throwing out. Oh, I thought that was a clean hit. Why? Why? Like, whatever that Tsubaki just tried to do was brain dead stupid shit. But why did that hit? What was that? Wolf JC? Why in the world did that land? I mean, I guess if you just throw it out until it works, eventually it's gotta work, right? Eventually? Oh boy. I mean, we're 1 for 4 so far. I mean, she's winning the round. She somehow managed to win the round, so what the hell do I know? Oh, it's not over yet. Oh my god, we're 1 for 5. 1 for 5. Why are you doing that? Like, why would you do it against a character that largely wants to spend all of their time in neutral in the air? Why would you be throwing a grounded low, one of the most unsafe punishable moves in the game? We're off to a banging start. Banging start. We're here to see the high level gameplay. See, the thing is, too, is like, that's actually, oh my god, we're 2 for 6. Damn it, don't bring her percentage rate up. Like, that's actually a decent read to do that against Valkenhayn, right? Because a lot of the times they will do that wolf dash backwards. Just to make sure that you can't, oh, that sucks. Just to make sure that you can't hit them with a reversal or something. And so, moves like that move you forward very quickly can catch him off guard when he tries to do that. It is actually smart. And yet, I refuse to believe in the intelligence for 3 for 7. She went 2 for 2 in that round. Come on, Valkenhayn. But I just refuse to attribute any degree of intelligence to this Tsubaki player after seeing that first round. Like, there's just, I refuse. Everything she does is just stupid to me. That was supposed to be a failure, but then he ran into it. So now we're 4 for 8. She's up to a 50% rate. Like, now it's not that bad of an idea. Okay, well, thank you for going 4 for 9. Damn, 4,400 damage from Valkenhayn. Come on, man. That was the round win right there. Oh, he gets it anyway. Was that it? I think that was the slide again, right? Wasn't it? I'm saying 4 for 10. You can't stop me. I'm pretty sure that was the slide. I'm almost positive that was the slide. Yeah, that may have been, what is it, 2B? She does it kind of like the little spin. And then she, like, Tsubaki players will use that mid-screen a lot for a cross-under. Because you can do 2BB, and so, like, she slides under a little bit and then does another hit. It's really dirty cross-under, I think that's what it is. So we'll go with 4 for 9. Even though I want it to be 0 for 10, we'll give her the 4 for 9. People just don't know, like, this is the advantage of playing a character that's not played very often. You're not ready for those overheads. You haven't built that part of your brain up that just reacts before you can even think about it. Because I was actually, what the hell kind of garbage ass reset was that? That was the most scuffed reset I've seen in a long time. Oh, that was garbage. But I was actually thinking about that for a little bit, because, you know, you guys are rightfully, if I post Melty Blood matches, you're rightfully criticizing me, like, my gameplay is garbage. And the reason why it's garbage is because of stuff like that. It's because I have to actually think about it. If you are able to actively think about something in your mind to, like, formulate words of what's going on, you're not doing it right. Like, you need to be your fingers need to already be blocking high by the time you can even think, oh, that's an overhead, right? And so that's what it is for me in Melty Blood right now, is I just haven't played enough. I have the knowledge now of what I should be doing, of what the right thing to do is in any given scenario. I just haven't played enough to actually build it up. And so I'm thinking about it in the middle of it. I'm thinking like, oh wait, that's an overhead, and by the time I finish thinking about it, now I'm blocking. Obviously that's way too late. I'm getting hit by that overhead. I land a hit and I go, oh, okay, for this hit confirm, I need to do this specific combo. But by the time I actually think about it and I try to do the right thing, it's too late. They text. Like that kind of stuff. And it's the same thing here where, you know, if you're not familiar with the matchup, like I said, you realize, you kind of in general have a good idea of what a character's tools are, but you haven't played it often enough to develop the instant natural reaction, which is what you need. So it's what I'm working on in Melty right now. It's what a lot of people, what you got to work on if you're playing against a character that isn't used very often. That is an advantage. You know, when you talk about tier lists, obviously a tier list is, I hate this already. A tier list is a character's quality based on ideal circumstances, right? Assuming the players are both high level, of equal level, blah, 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 blah. So it's not really meant to take into account things like character unfamiliarity, like, you know, this character is just going to perform better in a lot of scenarios against a lot of players because they haven't played the matchup often enough to have a natural feeling for what they should be doing at any given moment. And so there can be a pretty significant advantage to busting out a character that most people don't play if you think the other person doesn't have the proper matchup experience. So the exact opposite of that occurs a lot, where, you know, you have a character that a lot of people are saying is super strong, people start picking them, and so everybody is just playing against that character. Everybody learns how to fight that character, and so people kind of start undervaluing the strength of that character, and it's only just because they've gotten accustomed to it. They have so much experience fighting against the character, they've gotten better at it than against any other character. I don't know what point I'm trying to make there, but it happens a lot. Where you know, like the most popular character in the game winds up being kind of underestimated because everybody learns how to fight them first. And so that's why you need to wait a long time to have any degree of accurate assessment of where characters fall in a tier list. And that's why all you motherfuckers in the FGC need to stop falling for the tier list clickbait. The week 1 tier list garbage. It's like it hasn't even been 10 minutes, and like this is more than halfway through the replays, right? I guess replay theaters is gonna be a bit shorter these days. I do wish, I mean, I don't think it applies to this game, because if I remember correctly, rank doesn't allow you to rematch in Central Fiction, but I really do wish that that was a thing that they allowed in replays for ranked stuff. I mean, all the replays are ranked stuff. So like for Melty Blood, instead of just showing you the one match, you get the option to upload the entire set. So you can see the back and forth, you can see the evolution of learning how each other plays, how you adapt to each other if you don't adapt. That'd be really cool. But we're not there yet. Of course, Melty Blood is a long way away from that because they're still the only. Ooh, he got the full confirm. Melty Blood still has the only replay system I've ever used that lags for some reason. Very nice. Didn't even rapid cancel, just knew. Fully committed. Of course, if he did rapid cancel, he also offers the Hibiki the chance to burst, so that was a very wise decision. Because that did look like a hit confirm to me. Because there was a little bit, it wasn't an instant cancel into the super, there was a bit of a delay there. Ooh, gets the fatal. How much damage you get for this fatal? Come on, Valkenhayn. Pop off. Show me 4K. Minimum. He's getting there. He's getting there. Oh, he dropped the end part. It's so amazing watching the difference. Like, human Valkenhayn's movement is so useless. Probably one of the worst in the game. And then he switches to wolf form, and you're just like, hey, the entire stage is my playground. Oh, don't roll in the corner. How many times have I said it? That was a really nice 6A. And a massive commitment to the burst bait. He held that barrier for like a good second and a half. He knew it was coming. Oh no, I have 2 Chari replays in here. I know I got a Susanoo and I saw it was Chari. I didn't see that this one was. I have 2 Chari replays and neither one of them are Tager. But I've seen Chari's Azrael before, and to say that I was unimpressed is an understatement. I am more down on this boy's Azrael than I am on his Tager. Wouldn't think that was possible. His Susanoo's aight. I gotta give him that. But his Azrael is terrible. Like, you should know. You fight against Tager. You should know that 2C's not hitting him. Oh, gave him that hit for free. I can't believe that grab. That had no business grabbing. Come on now. He learned. He double jumped that time. Interesting. Like, if you're gonna do a hard call out like that, this is so weird. And he didn't even have enough meter to rapid cancel it. But if you're gonna commit to a hard call out like an instant jump JB, maybe he meant to 360B. Maybe he didn't mean to do the instant JB. Because it did make sense to me to do an instant jump button on him, right? Because he's constantly in the air, he's constantly jumping. He's clearly scared of the command grabs, right? So yeah, do a jump normal on him. But I think that must have supposed to have been 360B and he just messed it up. I was gonna say, if you're gonna commit to an instant jump B, then why would you not continue hitting buttons? Right? Do an instant JB into JC. And then by then you'll be able to hit confirm. Either if you're low enough to the ground, maybe you can land the ground in normal, or you can just go straight into Grand Punishment, whatever the hell that move is called. I think it's technically called Crimson Punisher, but the voice actor never says anything related to Red. He says Grand Punish. It's rapid. Nice reset. He's too far away to get anything though. Nice! There we go. Tager woke up a bit. I don't know about that though. That was playing with fire, right? That's definitely playing with fire. Oh my! That should have been a free kill. I have no idea what Chari was thinking right there. Trying to punish with fire. I guess he just expected magnetism to pull him a bit further. But he should have just 3C'd. 3C free gives him a huge punish. But he should have known, like, if you would, like, again, this man is a Tager player. You should know if you make a Tager with 6A, you can literally, you have time to Google Azrael's move list, scroll through it, and pick whatever your favorite move is to punish 6A with. That's how much recovery is on that garbage. And so, yeah, that was pretty sad. He tried a 3C right there, but that's not how you do it. Because technically a low would work, right? Armor in this game. Man, can they add that to Melty Blood? This man just pulled a me? A me from like 2012? Can't even, oh my god, you choked so hard. He had it one? That's not how you overdrive. He didn't hit confirm it either, bro. Do not throw this. Do not throw this. There you go. I was waiting for something like that. Didn't get Terror Break. Because armor in this game is vulnerable to lows. You can't... That's the way you beat cleanly armor in this game, is you just hit him with the low. Armor will never trigger against lows. So he tried, saw the 6A, and went, okay, cool, I'm gonna use a low, but 3C is not a fast low. Not really something that's reliable. Damn. No, wait, what? I was gonna say, like, he tried to hard read the burst, but Terumi doesn't have a burst? So what the fuck was that? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. It's just so strange watching the difference between, like, people that play in tournament. Like, people that play and will make, you know, top 8s in tournament. Like, that level of play, and then this level of play. It's just so, like, I just finished watching a YouTube video from Shinjuku Sportsland, and there was just an absolutely sick Bang player. And I got so hyped watching. He was doing just some disgusting bumper mix-up. I didn't know you could actually bumper dash cancel out of his command grab animation. I just learned that today. I didn't know that. Because I saw him cancel the command grab. I was like, what the hell? He didn't use beater there? Like, how did he manage to cancel? I know that command grab usually has 4 hits, which has happened right there. Anyway, the entire point being that I was over there, amped up, losing my damn mind. And now I come here and I'm just like, this is the best. These are the best, highest ranked players playing online right now. Like, this is the best it gets. I'm just watching a completely different game. I'm watching a completely different level of quality. And it's the same thing with Melty Blood too. Like, watching you know, like top 4s, even top 8s of tournaments, it's just different. A little wild grab. Don't you late tech and you got away with the roll. Hazama again. I don't fucking know. What are you doing? What are you doing? Yo, like, just 2A that. He's throwing. Did they just scuff their hit confirm by trying to burst bait again? Because I'm pretty sure that rapid cancel was an attempted burst bait. She started to block for a second. And if that is the case, that's the second time I've now seen somebody try to burst bait somebody that doesn't have a burst. Harden that hitbox? I'm gonna need a reevaluation of that. Oh boy. I need to stop downloading Azrael replays, man. There was one of Zexo. You saw me skip over it. Zexo against that godlike Carl from the last one. I'm saving that for last, but if Zexo fails me, I might just have to give up on Azrael entirely. Because it is... Obviously, you're going to be a lot more judgmental toward people that are playing characters that you know how to play, that perhaps you know how... Like, you don't even need to necessarily know how to play them well, but the characters that you have more knowledge of, you're able to be more critical about what the other player is doing. And so you're going to be a bit harsher about it. You're going to notice things you wouldn't notice for other characters. But, like, even with that in mind, even knowing that I know more about Azrael, I know more about Tager, I know more, you know, like, whatever, that I'm going to be a bit harsher on them, it's still, like, I've never feel the same about watching Tager players. Like, that Tager player before wasn't the best, wasn't great, definitely missed a lot of things, but I never feel like, yo, like, how'd you ever even get here about the Tager players? But almost every single Azrael player I see, I'm just like, this is just bad. It's just bad. Like that. Like that right there is the that's how I feel, how I felt about that attempted reversal, that pathetic last gasp of life that Chari just gave out before dying. That moment is how I feel about, okay, that was just wild. Like, why did he turn around? I don't know why he turned around. I still maintain that Susanoo's 2A should be a low. Don't understand why it's not. But yeah, that's how I feel about every single Azrael all the time. See, like, that should be, why is that not look like you're legitimately swiping at somebody's ankles? There's no business not being a low. Actually, it's 2B too, like both of them. Both of them. Why aren't both of them lows? Like, it's not like that's gonna create an imbalanced character or anything. I just don't get it. I've never gotten that. I've never gotten that. Never understood it. Alright, Zexel, you're my last hope, but unfortunately you were against a Carl that I know is kind of sick. Also, which one was it? Seth, was it you that told me about the Yu-Gi-Oh stuff? That his name was probably a reference to the 6 Samurai deck? Because I used it when I briefly played that Yu-Gi-Oh game. I used the 6 Samurai deck for a little bit. I got more rage quits using that deck than any... Actually, I think... Come to think of it, I don't think I got any rage quits aside from using that deck. I got like 4 or 5 if I remember correctly. Alright, here we go. It's time for him to die. I mean, look at his health bar. Look at his health bar. The poor man. Damn, he got the instant block and then still got blown up by the counter hit. That was kind of an interesting reset. I respect the attempt. That's so dirty. He gets a combo off his own alpha counter. And it's funny too, because nice punish. Because you can't kill off of it. So like Arakuni can do it too if he has you cursed, if he alpha counters you. There's a small handful of characters. Also, I guess technically anybody probably could if they rapid cancel. But like, why would you do that? But yeah, you can't kill off of an alpha counter hit. So if you have 1 health left and you get alpha countered and then you get comboed, you stay alive the entire time. Doesn't matter how much damage it does. Nice anti-air. That was a really sick reaction. See, like, can every single match just be that, like, can all the players be of this caliber? Can we just agree with that moving forward? All of you just immediately evolve. Same thing with me. Can I instantly evolve to this level in Melty Blood so I can stop embarrassing myself? It's almost like I need to actually play the game if I want to get good, so maybe I should start doing that. I did the worst, I'll show you after this, I did the worst possible thing. That I could have done. I mean, aside from like straight up uninstalling the game. Damn, he didn't even get hit with a mix-up, he just got hit with a raw 5A. He got away with the roll, and then he just jumped back into the corner. He miraculously managed to roll out of the corner for free and then just dumped his ass right back in willingly. This man escaped prison for fun and then just walked back into his cage. Said, alright, that was fun. Let me try to do it again. And he didn't, he's not succeeding again. He's trapped. He's trapped here forever. They're paying better attention to you now. They know your intentions. You're never getting out. You're here forever. You just got perfected. You just ate a 40+ second perfect. Ouch. But yeah, here's what I did. Here's what I did. It's the worst thing I could have done. Dude, this game is so amazing. This game, like, the saving grace of my time is that this game performs horrifically on PlayStation. On console, apparently. I looked it up, and apparently Xbox has the same problems. It has just absurd slowdown. I've had things, so like the environments are separated into biomes. And so they have, you know, just traditional underwater biomes, so things like kelp forests, coral reefs, just stuff like that. And so the kelp forest area, every single time that I go there, I see all of the kelp rising up in the distance, right? And then as I get closer, it just disappears. And then I get closer and it spawns right on, like, inside of me. it respawns back in. It's just the wild, it performs horribly. That is the only saving grace for this game. It's like, if this performed perfectly, I would probably still be playing this. Like, this is a game that if it did not have those performance issues, I'd probably be sitting here playing like 24/7. This game is phenomenal. And yeah, it's unwise to have popped that when I'm trying to learn another game, because this is the type of game, like, same thing with this, right? Like, I started playing, I played the DLC. Well, I mean, you can even see I played the DLC, and I was like, you know what, that was a lot of fun, I really enjoyed that, I'm gonna do an entire other playthrough of this. And then that led me to reinstalling Bloodborne and doing a fresh new file of Bloodborne. And so, like, it's too easy to get sucked into certain things, and this is definitely, if this did not have all those performance issues, bro, I'd never leave. I'd just be here permanently. You'd never see me again. I would just be playing Subnautica. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'm out. Peace.